Here we go, round 2 of my Pauper League with my border post Gary control. Looking to Gary people out. Beat on a swamp. Alright, affinity. Oh, nope, I lied. It's not affinity. Tendrils will be good. Oubliette will be okay. Wow. That's aggressive card drawing there. Opponent gets in for 1. I like the chitter. Make you put that card back you drew. Getting into a couple more lands would be nice, but I already got the Devotion rocking a little bit, so he's probably going to journey it this turn, or go ahead and play his red mana and just blow it up right now. Here comes a Hawk. And a Skyfisher. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to take 4 if I sign in blood, so I'll be down to 13. Hopefully I hit a land. And then Tendrils can get me back that life. I do think that's the right play. Siphon Life's also a good draw here. I'm 1 away from Gary, which is great. My Tendrils will get me back. Here comes the Inspector back. Lots of mana for some reason. Okay, we got Inspectors for days. I take the 4. So while my opponent's tapped out, I'm definitely going to Tendrils this turn. Get rid of the Skyfisher. And pass it back. Drawing the Chainer's Edict means I'll be able to both Oubliette and Edict next turn. Opponent is no longer stuck on lands. Back down to 15. Disfigure's good. Okay, that means I can double spell this turn. Take care of that one. Do I want to push the Devotion? It's really not worth it. Oublietting an Inspector? And pass. If he has a removal spell, he's probably going to target the rats before he tries to deploy anything else. Follow-up is drawing a card. Opponent passes. Sign in blood again. Rose. Alright, well, get a body out of the way. And pass. Good old Thorn of the Black Rose. What do we got? 4 mana. Here comes a Battle Screech. Gonna flash it back too. Yep. That was a fun turn for my opponent. So the good news is I got up to Gary mana. And I get to get pretty much full value out of these Crypt Rats. If you're gonna kill that anyways, yeah, sure. Gives me the bird. Turning the Great Furnace. Fire Slinger. Okay. That's a new one on me. One damage to target creature, player, and 1 damage to you. Go ahead and get a swamp. Play the swamp. Get rid of the hawk. He plays the mountain. Another disfigure would be nice. There's a Wellspring. Draws a card. Oh, okay. It's Boros Agro, not Boros Monarch. Don't know why you don't run in the Fire Slinger there. Another Oubliette. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. If he hits another land, he can cast and flashback Rally. Which would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 1,000,000 damage. Oubliette. The Slinger. Gonna ping me for 1. That gets me 2 more devotion for Gary next turn. I can Oubliette and Siphon Life. Let's do that. Get rid of the Fire Slinger. Pains me. I'm probably still dead. If he doesn't have Rally, then Gary's going to gain me 6. And he has Rally. I'll let him get his satisfaction. Yep. I'll take 20. I don't think that was the wrong line, but it still hurts. Enrovahor, I like to pretend you're good, but you're not really good. I can't get to you. Raven's Crime is another card. Dispel? Do I want Dispel? Lightning Bolt. Galvanic Blast. Rally? Is Rally an instant? Hold on a sec. Come on. Come on. Oh. Rally is an instant. Okay, so the Dispels are good. I need to make room for Dispel. Siphon Life should be okay. There's just too many flyers that Thorn's just a liability. There's a bunch of X1s, so the Witches are good. I want to bring in Doomblade for anything. The Tendrils should just kill whatever I need it to. Crypt Rats, full bore on those. Disfigures and Deadweights are good. I want to cut the Oubliettes. Maybe a Siphon Life, Doomblade. I don't know. On the other one. Given so many tokens, I like the targeted removal over the non-targeted removal, so we'll bring it, cut a Chainer's Edict for one. Because flashing it back's a bit of a pipe dream. If I'm flashing it back, I probably already won. Downside of running the border post means I can't cycle an Ash Barrens on turn 1 with this hand. Otherwise, good. This I'll keep. Land to the bottom. I should have played out the border post on turn 1. Go ahead and cycle. Get another swamp. Get another swamp anyways. Damage myself. Okay, okay. Glad I held the Baron more? There's a Radiant Fountain, sure. Skyfisher? No. Well, you tapped, right? Skyfisher. Oh my lord. That's action at least. That's action, okay. This Baron Moore is so getting cycled. There's a journey. Yep, that happens. Chip in for 2. Oh my. Rager. Show me something good, man. Show me something good. That's not bad, dog. That's not bad. Either put down the border post. I want to cycle that Baron more. I've gotten too many lands in a row. See if he's got another journey in hand. There's a Wellspring. Okay. And a Bounce Land. Picking up the Fountain. So I'm down to 12. He's going to be staying at 25. Okay. Let's lay out the border post. Play the swamp. Play another Rager. I would love to see a Gary real quick. Opponent gets in for 2. Replays the Radiant Fountain. Back up to 25. 3 mana. 4 mana for a Battle Screech. That's a Brackwater. Four. I could swing the team, blow up the board. I think that's legit my play. I have a choice of taking 4 or taking 3. Please don't have Galvanic Blast for my face, plus a Lightning Bolt. I'll probably cry. Or just 2 Lightning Bolts. Anybody take money on 2 Lightning Bolts? We casting another Battle Screech here? Before the trigger resolves? We are. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to play out the other Crypt Rats right now. There's another border post. So let's see. Crypt Rats, or Chittering Rats. These 2 are lethal if he has a Galvanic Blast in hand. With a Bajuka Bog in hand, I should have just played the Crypt Rats and did an X1. I'm apparently not thinking stuff through tonight. Alright, so gotta play the Gain Land. That's just means he needs something more than a Galvanic Blast just to kill me. Then we're just going to cast this border post. And pray he doesn't have a pair of Lightning Bolts or Galvanic Blast. Really need you, Gary. There's a Hawk. Okay. That makes me feel okay. He's going to pick up the Wellspring. Replay the Wellspring. Flashback Battle Screech. That's what I was hoping for. That's why I didn't play the Rat last turn. Gary off the top, please. Prophetic Prism. Okay. We are dumping our hands here. Letting it all hang out. He's got another Battle Screech in the yard. If he had another white creature, he could flash it back. That's Disfigure. Alright. Well, I can't block them anyways. So it's not going to look weird attacking for 2. Opponent doesn't block. Play the Rat. Cancel. Undo. Blow him up now. Just be done with it. Bog away that mess. Play another border post. and pass it back. It's got way too many cards. There's another hawk. That's fine. Pick up the wellspring, probably. I super need a Gary here. Come on, Gray Merchant. He plays the wellspring. Draws a card. Thraven Inspector. Cracks the clue. Nope, plays another prism. Alright. And a gain land. Alright. He did a lot of digging. Gary? Oh. That'll put me to 3, but he's tapped out, and I'm dead if I don't. Okay. Replay the swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get 6 back. I'm not just dead now. That's the thing. I got all of my border posts. There's a Skyfisher. Probably picks up the Wellspring. Picks up the Journey. Oh, he's going to take Gary. I don't necessarily hate this line. It did get me a card. Did lower my devotion by 1, but got to hit a rat, so that's cool. You could probably kill the Rager now. Oh, there's a prism back. Four, 5, 6, 7. Gary off the top actually wins me the game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it doesn't win me the game. This figure helps too. What do I got in the yard? Nothing I can use. I can attack and see what happens. He might just snap off a block. Oh, let's try it. Alright, I like where I'm sitting. He so should have took. He doesn't have any clues to crack. There's another Chittering Rats. Can we just rat him out here? Come on, rats. Let's go, let's go. Bolts my face down to 5. Don't know what that was about. Alright, well, I'm just attacking with 1 this time. That kind of actually made me nervous. If he had a fistful of burn, he probably just would have burned me out. Okay, there goes the Inspector. Alright. There's a land. I'm not burned out yet. I like Doomblade. Doomblade means I'm not just dead if he somehow flashes something in or something. This is only game 2, so even if I do manage to pull out a win here, I still gotta beat him one more time. This was super close and a super awesome game. Down to 2. Please don't. Oh, thank God. I got super sketchy. I can't think of any changes I'd really want. He has so few flashback cards. I mean, he's got the Firebolt and the other ones, but I don't think the relics are worth it just for, 5 cards. Would have been nice to have the Chainers there, but I don't want to go down any more creatures. That was super awesome. This game's half as good as that one. I don't care if I lose. Back and forth, Sweeney, those are the games you live for. Opponent plays tap land and pass. I'm going to get down a border post. So I'm going to play a tap land and pass. It's actually a super sweet hand. The only thing I'm really missing is a couple of early kill spells. I do have a sweeper to catch me back up. Gary in hand means the oubliette is going to help me get there. Foragers can hopefully help me draw more lands. Get me there quicker. Or we can just keep drawing Ragers all day. There's a turn 3 Inspector. Gets a clue. Cracks it. Oh, and poor Skyfisher. Alright, I gotta land here. Get down the oubliette. These are also the biggest creatures in their deck. A 2-mana 2/3. Opponent goes up 25. Plays another Wellspring. That's not bad for me. Let's see. Inspector. I don't know why you return a Radiant Fountain there, but sure, whatever. You got 2 Wellsprings, I can draw you cards. There's another Gary. Okay. So hopefully I can just Gary him out real quick. Give me a land. Swamp. That's a swamp. Galvanic blasts my face. For 4. There's a bird, sure. Picks up a Wellspring. Prophetic Prism. Draws a card. Grab Swamp. 10 drills. So I just Gary here? Yeah, it's Gary time. Worst case scenario, if he kills Gary, in response to the trigger, I'm still draining for 3. And I'm okay with that trade. I don't mind at all. Okay, Gelv's blast Gary off the field, which he should have done in response to the trigger. I can just hold this Crypt Rats until he starts battle screeching. Cycles Secluded Step, draws a card. Gain land. Cycles Forgotten Cave, draws a card. I can Tendrils X4. I'd love to hit a Disfigure. Opponent gets in for 3. Chittering Rats is good. So 4, 5. Let's hit a land. Let's hit a land so I can get the second Rager down and my Chittering Rats. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Chip for 2. We're both at 16. I got a ton of life gain in hand. Now what do we got? Okay. Chip for, I guess, gain 3 life because he lightning bolted it. There's another Wellspring, draws another card. Come on, what you got? What you got? You've burned a lot of removal on a lot of... Down 3 removal spells. 1 to my face for some reason. Chips for 2. Another Crypt Rats. Attack for 4. I don't see how this ends poorly for me. Opponent takes. Gary time? Journey's Gary. That's fine. If he attacks... There's no way he's not blocking now. So he's probably still attacking in the air for 2. That's fine. Draws a card. One's got 1 card in hand. Okay. 5, 6. Again, if I hit an untapped land, I can Rager and Tendrils. I think I'd rather just Tendrils the bird and attack for 4. Seems the best idea to me. Gain 5. If he doesn't kill it in his own bird in response. Opponent double blocks. Goes to 5. There's another Hawk. And a Wellspring. Might be getting there. And a Journey. Okay. So that's the second Journey out of his deck. 1 card in hand. Never mind. He decided to go Hellbent. Oh, that's right. He just played the Hawk this turn. I was like, why didn't he attack with a Hawk? That's just lethal. Gary for the win. And that's the game. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. You can follow me on Twitter @GeekLukeG. This is Couch Troll Brewing.